Hello, good morning. Today's proverb is the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. We are always comparing ourselves with everybody in just noticing the land which is so far from the sight of us to be very much greener, and we always calculate that has its beautiful appeal of attraction, and that site will be very much wonderful than the site we land on. No, it is untrue. Only it is the discontentment that make us to feel in such a way to compare our sight of the vision that we are in. But if you really come to know about the complications from that side, it will be very comparably better that we learn will be always so good, and that vision of our blessings may come to us only we start to realize about the sight which is so greener to our view. Always the discontentment is the result of this. One really doesn't feel happy with the things they have, and they keep on compare with everybody whatever do they have, and that results to the failure of dissatisfaction to be happy with what they have. You know, in this life there are the things of fortuned place of mapping proposed by the Almighty, with whatever do we design that we shall have to walk upon, and we never designed that, and God has designed it already, while the map of its compass may turn into other direction that we are forcibly walking upon it. But we must know to keep ourselves to be happy with what we have in just doing our work with the soul satisfaction, to be only attached with our work that we have to do, and the rest and all we must leave it to the hands of the Almighty. Because to brood over about one thing and to lament about certain things and to compare ourselves with the sight of another person's land view will definitely lead to complications. Those people who may be smiling in front of us may have their over grievances that they never want to conceal and reveal with anybody, only they cover their faces with a mask. And we also do certain times to make up ourselves to be very much smiling and pleasurable and pleasantable to everybody. So it doesn't matter that how far are we really pleasing in our attitude to work, what is the current day of our involvement, how do we plan our map of its design, and how are we going to finish it, do we have the proper compass of handling it, can we really look that with our proper direction alone can be more helpful to us, because to keep on compare ourselves with so many divisions of the world that could be only seen through the external view cannot measure the value of any person's workground or the land that we view from the farthest side, because the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. I know once, I know a laborer, a cobbler, who used to be so happy with what does he have. I used to ask him, sir, sometimes why do you not even look ahead to turn somewhere to divert your attention? Always you are so busy in bowing your head to keep on stitch all the things, whatever has been to you, is stated to me. There is no point of looking ahead to and to attach me with the sophistication of somebody else. It will only depress my mood to divert from my work. What is the work that I have taken should be properly finished to satisfy a person who gives me his chapels. So he is my customer. I must know to retain my customer with my love of good action. So while I do it, really I feel satisfaction and I get the 20 rupees, which feeds me to earn my bread on such a day. Rather, if I keep on watch the people who are away from me and to long for the sophistications that they have, I may be diverted and my mood will be plunged into the dissatisfied angles of depression and I cannot work further. I have learned only one thing in the world. This is the map of my way. God has proposed I should know to walk with my able involvement to run the day so peacefully for the sake of my family. Because I am not a single person, I have to feed my family. And my wife and children all rely on my money that I earn every day. If I may look, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. With my false notion, how can I involve myself with the current land of mine that has to be enshaped by me to be very greener? Because it is in the hands of me to make that to be more greener rather than looking somebody's land. It is not going to help me at all if I start to compare myself with somebody's land or somebody's sophisticated materialism. If I know to be happy with what I have, in inculcating the spirit of my plan of action to be involved in my current work, this world can attach me to make me happy. Ignorance is blessing and innocence is blessing. I want to be ever innocent in not looking at the things that is beyond my level of materialistic reach. And I want to ignore too many things that cannot be captured by me. But I know very good thing. The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence if I will have a notion to look at it. But if I know to look my own grass to be more greener with the plan of my action, my originality of my involvement of practical attitude will definitely never divert me to look into the other span of life. On hearing it, I have been really shocked to earn a lesson from him because learning a lesson is really to earn the beautiful measures on our way to keep ourselves to be very much stronger and to possess the iron will in our attitude and aptitude to pass the rest of the life also with our successful reaching of aiming the goal of us to earn for our living for our surveillance. So let us not the look at the grass is which is always greener on the other side of the fence, which may have more complications if we may be looking that too superficially. So just to weigh a persons with their outside appearance that he is so good and sophisticated is a wrong calculation. He may only know what all the problems does he face in his side. So let us be happy with what if we have. Let us be very much involved with whatever the work do we take. Let us be much concerned with whatever the work has to be done on such a day. involvement of our good intention and to make our work to be highly successful, not comparing ourselves with anybody, and with the contentment of the good work of our soulful involvement definitely will make the day to be more charming, and all of us may earn our salary on every day with our heartiest involvement that we have for the work we are connected. So please always follow this kind of wise counseling through listening to this proverb. And please collect all the proverbs like this to improve your vocabulary, word order, sensible connectivity of expression in English, to have your coherence and also the logical sequence of the central attentive message of your paragraph, or the if you are saying in your speaking expression, let it be more actively planned without any mistakes, and please try to improve your English by speaking on every day like this with various analysis of many proverbs in English. Thank you for attending this session. Thank you.